Alright, so today's video is going to be a little bit different. We have to talk about something that I really just wish I didn't have to talk about. But last night, 60 Minutes aired a whole entire show on Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene. And I don't know why. The only reason I can think of that they did this is because they want their ratings to go up. And so they decide, well, hey, let's platform one of the most crazy, most outspoken, wild QAnon conspiracy theorists, white supremacists, Christian nationalists that we possibly can, Marjorie Taylor Greene, and our ratings will go up. And sure enough, everybody is talking about it today. I'm talking about it. Everyone else is talking about it. If you're, I don't know when this video is going to be up, but you might have already heard about it. And we have some clips that we're gonna watch, but I just it's disappointing because 60 Minutes has ran a lot of great stories over the course of I would say the past, I don't know, 40, 50, 60 years, and they lost all of their credibility, and I mean every single piece of it, by running this and airing this last night. Because it's the interviewer just, she does not do a good enough job pushing back. There's one moment where she does an okay job pushing back at what Marge says, but she just gives her a platform to spread her lies. It's ridiculously irresponsible in so many different ways. And it's like I said, it would not have maybe been so problematic if, one, the interviewer had done a way better job, because I'm going to be honest, other than one small moment, she really didn't do that good. I'm going to play the clips in just a second. And two, they also have these other moments, which I'm also going to show you one of those, where they kind of like try to make you like warm up to Marjorie Taylor Greene and like normalize her. And they talk about what she does in her free time, and it's like, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? This is something that I have said before, that, a lot of the conservatives like to say that the media is, right way, all liberal. It's all liberal media. All the mainstream media is liberal. It's all left leaning. No, the fuck, it's not. So I'm frustrated right now. But
the Democrats are a party of pedophiles.
I would definitely say so. They support grooming children.
They are not pedophiles. Why would you say that?
that's the only pushback that Stahl gives. That's the only pushback that she gives.
Democrats support, even Joe Biden, the president himself, supports children being sexualized and having transgender surgeries. Sexualizing children is what pedophiles do to children.
Wow. Okay, but
And then we're gonna watch the rest, but she's like, can't you just be nicer? That's all she says. She doesn't say, Marge, can you show me? Marge, that's defamation. Marge, that's insane to say when you have no evidence of that. She just literally said Democrats, and also Joe Biden specifically, but she just said that Democrats are sexualizing children by allowing, people to, again, receive gender-affirming care. She didn't bring up any of the data that shows scientific research that shows that you, especially among youth, receiving gender affirming care only promotes positive health benefits. It makes their mental health better. And the conservatives love to say that all these shootings, it's a mental health crisis. Where is this? What are we doing? You have so much power and responsibility in your hands. 60 Minutes is huge. This comes on Sunday on CBS every fucking week. And I know so many, my grandma, she watches it every week. Okay? There's a bunch of people that watch the show. What are you doing? You need to do better. Like, this is, again, we are at a time right now where some of the people in our government are so radical, and conservatives are so radical and insane that they literally are on TV calling the entire Democratic Party and our president pedophiles, and saying that they sexually groom children because, again, of receiving gender-affirming care. If you don't think that that's insane, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
my question really is, can't you fight for what you believe in without all that name calling?
Yeah,
and
can't
without
you
the
just be
personal
nicer?
attacks.
Great, that's great.
Well, I would ask the same question to the other side, because all they've done is call me names and insult me nonstop since I've been here, Leslie. They call me racist. They call
Yeah, yeah, they do. They call you racist.
me anti-Semitic, which is not true. I'm not calling anyone names. I'm calling out the truth, basically.
Pedophile?
Pedophile, call it what it is.
She also still calls the 2020 election stolen.
We already okay. See, like again, I don't even. I don't know. It's like they're doing like almost like I don't know, like a introduction to MTG. It's like what are you doing? Is this like a tutorial on MTG for beginners that want to be brainwashed by the GOP? What the fuck are you doing? We have this is the next clip that I'm gonna play is a clip of MTG doing like her CrossFit workouts, and it's just it's so fucking weird.
Lucrative enterprise.
What are you up to now?
This is 205.
Oh my God.
Green didn't discover her brazen gutsiness, she says, till after 2011, when she got hooked on CrossFit workouts. She got into the extreme exercising with a passion, ending up in competitions, gaining self-confidence.
And
Lucrative enterprise.
it's like no, you don't need to be showing anybody that and trying to they're trying to normalize her in a way by showing you this and by presenting what she's doing in this type of way and saying this. The type of dialogue they're using is very problematic. But again, the most problematic thing is platforming her and just completely and utterly eviscerating her and pushing back and fucking just doing your fucking job as a journalist or just anybody that's going to cover this type of stuff. Okay, you guys know if you watch these videos regularly, and we have more clips here. You guys know that I always try to show you guys what I'm looking at. I'll move my camera. I'll try to show you guys exactly what I'm trying to say because I don't want to misinform anybody. And sometimes I do get stuff wrong and people correct me in the comments, and I appreciate that correction. If I'm ever wrong about anything, I do want people in the comments to correct me. But again, it's just like she has so much responsibility when she sat down to do this and when the rest of this production team sat down to do this interview, and I don't know what the fuck.
Did you apologize for your position?
Now this clip, just to preface it, is the one clip where she actually does an okay job, and she brings receipts here, like she brings evidence here of some of the terrible shit that Marge has said. And this is probably the only moment in the interview where she does something that I can actually say that's good.
On Parkland, Florida?
What was my position on Parkland, Florida?
That it was a false
I don't know
flag?
if you actually have my position. No, I never said Parkland was a false flag.
you?
She did,
I've
though.
never said that.
Okay, so you guys can't actually see it, but this is what it says. Some random Facebook user, that's why it's blurred out, and these screenshots were shared by Media Matters, and I have that pulled up. It says, it's called a payoff to keep his mouth shut since it was a false flag planned shooting, and Marjorie Taylor Greene says, exactly, and that part that's blurred out is her responding to whatever person's name this is. And again, I do have this over here. These comments have since been deleted. Media Matters caught them back when they were posted back in 2018. And here we have it right here on Media Matters. And they were deleted, and I tried to look for them, but her Facebook page, at least the one that all of this stuff is linked to, I can't even, like, get in. I don't know if it's privated or what. But we have some other screenshots here where it says, kickback for going along with the evil plan. You know, it's not for doing a good job. My thoughts exactly. Paid to do what he did and keep his mouth shut. Just some other crazy conspiracy shit on shootings. And she's also, again, in the past, made Facebook post where she's just saying that, like, the Democrats want more school shootings. And, you know, they like these school shootings. And that they're literally, you know, they're planned and they're not real. They're fake, which is, again, insanity. But here. This is the only time, again, where she does an okay job pushing back on what Marge says, because she has a receipt.
Shootings are horrible. I don't think it's anything to joke about.
We fact-checked before I got to this interview.
Have you fact-checked all my statements from kindergarten through 12th grade and in college, and as I've paid my taxes and never broken a law? And I got a few speeding tickets. Do we need to talk about those too? Because
Do you see why you don't give someone like this a platform? This isn't even like in any type of rhetoric that's gonna get anybody anywhere. This is fucking stupid. She's acting like a child, like she always does, because she's a little big fucking crybaby. Anytime someone calls her out on anything, I'm starting to think, the more I watch these clips, because I didn't watch them, or I tried not to watch them before I got on, I'm just beginning to think that the interviewer is like scared of what Marge is going to say to her, because she's just, again, going off on these insane little baby crybaby tirades that she does this all the time. She sat down to do an interview on HBO's The Circus, which I didn't cover that, but I thought that that interviewer did a much better job at pushing back at what Marge says. She actually gets up and walks out of that interview. But, it's like, what?
I think where you're going down is the same attacks that people have attacked me with over and over and over.
Well, if this is what you're known for, I think it's good that you're responding to the charges. I think it's a legitimate
because
thing
people
for us to
constantly focus on it, but never focus on anything good about me.
Did you apologize?
What is the good to focus on? I mean, like, what are we focusing on that's good? And then I don't actually have these clips pulled up right now, but in the beginning parts of the interview, in the beginning parts of the story, Leslie Stahl says that she praises Marjorie Taylor Greene for having like a celebrity status, and she talks about how she's famous, and it's just like, again, it's this weird type of like virtue signaling, like type of like bootlicking. They just want ratings. That's all it is. They want ratings. They want their ratings to go up, and I guess that they thought that this was the best way to do it. Just totally just, again, ruin literally all credibility that they've had. And again, I have seen some really amazing stories and segments, and also seen some really great guests on 60 Minutes before that I've enjoyed watching. People that I watch every day. Someone like Philip DeFranco. He plays clips of 60 Minutes. He plays 60-minute segments in stories he talks about, not a lot, but sometimes. And I always think that they've done a pretty good job, at least for the most part, and not platforming QAnon crazy racist conspiracy theorists like Marjorie Taylor Greene, because again, there was no reason for them to do this other than they want their ratings to go up, okay? There's no reason for you to give such a huge platform to someone like this. And then again, if you are going to do it, if you are really going to put someone like Marjorie Taylor Greene on the national stage, on a network like CBS, on a show like 60 Minutes, you need to come prepared to grill her fucking ass. You need to come prepared to fact check and push back and hold her accountable for the things that she's done and the crazy shit that she has said. And Leslie Stahl in 60 Minutes completely and 100% failed here at doing all of that. But that's going to be it for the video. If you guys like the video, please hit the like button. It helps me out so much. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button, press that little bell, turn on all notifications so you guys never miss an upload.